Hello and welcome to another programming lesson with Special. In this programming lesson, I'm going to be talking about the header tag, the main tag, and the footer tag. So let's start up with the header tag. Basically, a header tag represents a header element, and that's just an element in the web page. It just says, okay, this is the head of a particular set of information, and this is the title of that particular set of information. So we could just say, welcome to my first web page. Might not be a great header tag for this entire web page. So we can change that to something like things about me. That's a better header. And next we can go to the main tag. So here the main tag has a paragraph tag, an unordered list, and just one list item. So here in the main tag, we enclose all the main information in the web page. So the main idea of the web page is enclosed in the main tag. Here, the main idea of the web page is probably going to be things I love. So we can change this paragraph tag to a header tag, since we have a list tag underneath it. So it's kind of going to be the header of the list tag. And this is an unordered list tag, UL. This first list item is going to be probably games. Then we can add another list item. And we can change that to programming. So now we have an unordered list with two list items, a header, and a main inside of our main tag. Basically, we can see that this is the main information in the web page. So this is just the header, and then we have the main information, and then we can go to the footer. One thing to note is that you can only have one main tag inside of your web page, but you can have multiple header tags and multiple footer tags, but you can only have one main tag inside of your HTML document. So this footer tag, what does it do? Basically, it contains the information about the web page that you cannot just dump inside of the web page. So it contains related information about the web page, but it is just not proper for you to just dump it in there. For example, copyright. It has to do with the web page, but it's not too proper for you to just dump it in there. It has to be demarcation. You can also add related web pages and links inside of the footer. It depends on your preference. So that's what is contained in the footer. You will have more than one footer inside of your web page, but most of the time you'll only need one. So here we can just save all that and check how it works. Go here. And open this up in Microsoft Edge, and here we have things about me, things I love, games, and programming. this is just a simple web page. So it's blank because we don't have any styles here. But this is just simple. And we can just add some things more. We can change this to an ordered list so that it would have numbers. And then we can just add a simple paragraph tag here. Saying, let's say, I like a lot of things and some of them are things and bugging me. So there. We just save that and go to and refresh that. And now we have a paragraph and an ordered list. So before we had just dots and now we changed to numbers. So that's the basic difference between an ordered list and an unordered list. An unordered list doesn't have numbers and a ordered list has numbers. But right here we have two header tags. We don't really look at header tags. So we're going to change that. How do you change that? Even though they don't look like header tags, the web browser still looks at them like their headers. But we can change that so a human being can notice that they're headers. And how we're going to do that is by adding a h1 tag. And basically there is h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, and h6. And all of these just, it gets bigger. It goes from the biggest down to the smallest, and h1 is the biggest and h6 is the smallest. So a h1 tag will make this text bigger than the rest, and a h2 tag will make this text bigger than the rest but smaller than the h1 tag. So we just change that to h2, and there we have h2. So we can just save that and see what will happen. And now this looked like a header. This also looked like a header. And this looks like a normal paragraph, just simple text. And this looks like a list. So here we have the h1 tag, the h2 tag, and then we have a paragraph and a list.